So it's a great point that you bring up and super important because it's about that tech and human component. It's not the technology. We're talking about industry expertise too. So
That's right.
we're leveraging the best in class technology for screening, but then also, getting that insight. So getting guidance, getting best practices, like you just said. But I know you did dive into it, but a little bit more. How does that give organizations a leg up? Like, how does it get them to the next level by putting that tech and human component together?
Sure. I mean, I think the answer is, I say somewhat basic, underlying or sitting underneath it. It obviously can get a lot more complex, but an organization that is looking to hire at scale that can do so faster and more reliably is going to have an advantage on an organization that does not.
Right.
Right. Similarly, on the more of like the culture and brand extension side, right, an organization that can trust a CRA with an extension as an extension of their brand, largely is going to have a better day one impression, or the impression that leads up to day one, which obviously impacts a new employee's perception of the organization and contribution to the larger culture and brand values that an organization has.
So when an organization is providing this guidance, providing this industry expertise, best practices, things like that, normally which teams are involved with that?
Yeah, a lot of them, right? I mean, it's driven by our very talented customer success teams, right? But sitting right beside them, and I say this as a person who, when in an office, literally sits right beside them, is our product management team, our technology team, our operations team, to really support that the customer success group in making sure that they have what they need to enable their customer success.
Is there any particular example you have, of helping a client, from Sterling? What questions are they asking? How have we helped them with particular best practices, industry expertise, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the last few months it's been pretty specific to the COVID-19 pandemic, and how can we continue to hire and acquire data, and also meet our corporate guidelines for background screening and bring an individual on board. But on a larger scale than that, it's really a partnership, right? Where we have worked with organizations to help eliminate waste. Again, maybe sitting ahead of screening or sitting after screening, leveraging our technology to provide efficiency, right? Or leveraging our industry expertise to provide those recommendations that change a program or modify a program that ultimately better meet an organization's ever-changing needs, right?